Hi, Gremlin here with Hunter. Welcome back to Satisfactory. So at the end of the last episode, which was 5 minutes ago, we're thinking towards setting up to do cooling systems and ultimately turbo motors. Assemblies we don't have a lot of either that I know of. So to that end, we have there's nitrogen coming in now. So that these things. I can't have it. That is what I want. That's an iron ingot. Never mind. Point is, that put away anything that I'm not trying to hang on to. Yuck. What's this full about? It just is. Yeah, so we have... Is that you? Good. Wonder who the hell else was in here with me. I think nitrogen is probably, it's just filling. Because we're full on it, but we're going to need it. So it's coming in on a conveyor belt over here, along with everything else in the world, of course. And we're going to do something to use it correctly. Probably, well, to make, this is probably still up, isn't it? To make turbo motors, we need these guys. This is what we're talking about doing right now. For these, we need... the nitrogen, which is right there is one. Water, which not only is nearby, but we can use packaged water. We have that. Rubber is easy. Heat sinks are a la carte and copper. Sheeting, which incidentally we're peeling off to kill as it comes in right now, unless it's not coming in anymore. Let me check. There's some. So yeah, we do have one of these saying, get rid of it instead of not that, but we can talk about that. So we're going to want a blender. Wait, we're going to... Hang on a minute. How do we start? We need the heat sinks first. I don't know why I'm going around in circles to do this, but... Assembler. So... Yeah, first of all... Oh, we're going to use rubber, which we're still using. That might be better. We might do the heat exchanger one instead. While we have copper that we're burning, to pull it out to use it somewhere else might get nasty. So if we went up to here, I suppose, because again, we can use packaged fluid, so we don't have to worry about lifting. Water lift isn't an issue for us. Is this using rubber? Okay, where's the rubber? Why are we out of rubber?
I don't know, I'm not...
We should not be out of rubber. That's not possible. Is it? I don't see a lot of it, actually. Huh. Is it just because this is backed up? It might be. Okay. What does this look like? Is there a slot open? No. No. Actually, that one doesn't matter anymore. Let's turn this into nitrogen for a sec, and then I'll undo it later. Because we're no longer bringing in quartz crystal at all, so that doesn't have to be in there. So now if we... Okay, rubber and whatever I said in the... heatsink is what I want, so give me that. Is... Yeah, an assembler. So if we were up here where rubber should be going, and we just ran out for a sec, I can snake that out. It's coming from... there. So is that an assembler? Or is that's a manufacturer? What's an assembler? I can just make one, it doesn't matter. What else? It's an assembler and what? Oh, yeah. Trying to think what floor to make this on, because either way we're dragging stuff around. That's rubber coming out of this thing, right? Yeah. So, if we were around this level, and autosave for a minute, and got over here somewhere, I guess it's above the batteries actually, we should be making aluminum casing, unless we're not, because I shut it down. Let me check. We have some. I shut it down. But it's using ingots, so we can just turn this back on again. We do have the ingots, that's not the problem. That said, I can just patch... Sure, I'm over there. What happens here? It goes somewhere else? Yeah. No. Yeah, because we're pretty full on the casing for now, so we're not doing anything with it. Okay, let's take this. I really don't like that at all. Let's take this. Take it up to the ceiling and find a way to make this not fuse with anything else. If it goes... Yeah, I'll have room for that. If it goes... Where the hell is it? If it goes there... And that should just be happening now, right? Well, probably. Yeah. And it goes out this side here over to somewhere. Oh yeah, we can just do it here. So, get this clear of all the... whatever the hell is in the way. Is... Now, why is it default? Straight? Does that help? It's okay. Why is it turned? Oh, it just is. The damn... The ingredients list always gets in my way when I'm trying to see what I'm putting down. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, I just don't like it. Actually, from here, I can just go down now, it doesn't matter. Set this down here somewhere. Facing a good way, like that. Go grab rubber, because that's a factor. What are you up to? Okay, keep your secrets.
Oh, I was unjamming the sorting system.
We can't put things on these yet. That'll be the next version. I want to go in there with it. So let's just get a basic splitter. Should be fine. Put that down there. Lift this up so it's somewhere reasonable, if that makes any sense. Maybe line it up with the ceiling here if I can. Possibly that, and then if I can reach... It's not going to go through that, is it? If I can reach over here with this... Yeah, apparently. And then bring this over to about where that thing is. Like, wherever it is. Over here somewhere. Is it there that it stops? That works. Patch that over closer to here so we have it all in one place. And then we're going to have to import... Well, we have the nitrogen stuff, we know that. How long... Wow, this is lengthy. I just want this close enough to see what the hell I'm doing. So about probably like that. And then patch this to it one of these days. That's dumb. Alright, go... Is that on the floor? That should be there, and we'll just make this not go that direction, because obviously it's a problem. That works. Now I need a thing, one of these, right? So we set this guy down so it's sort of lined up with roughly what we're doing. It's not going to be perfect, I guess. That's probably fine. Connect things, and we'll just whatever. Tell it to make heat sinks, right? With rubber. Don't have power yet, but that's okay. Actually, it's not. We should probably fix that. Can I just plug into that? No. I can plug into that. Well, I can plug into Windows, which means it doesn't want to work. I don't know why you can't, right? You can't. I can spin it. That doesn't help me. What if I set up just a thing? Can I put that? No, it still goes sideways. Just do that with it, apparently. Plug that into the grid. And now we're sort of making these, right? Actually, we're really making these. Okay. Can I get it? Doesn't fit. Alright, that's Heatsinks. Probably put down a box to catch these, which I could have done with the incoming stuff, but I don't think it's important. It's coming from somewhere, so we have it. It's backward because it's always backward. I don't know why I put everything in backward, I just do. Probably because the scroll wheel does not like me turning any prescribed amount of degrees. Always gets it wrong. Weird. I still can't put that in there. So now we got Heatsinks, which... How are we doing on Heatsinks in general? Do we have a bunch of those?
I don't know. I slightly averted a total backup. We're pretty full on iron ingots.
It would be, yeah. Alright, heatsink. That's... I'm looking for anything I can recognize. Empty is going to be before H. What the hell is that? What's it called? Fused. Okay, so heatsinks are going to be over here somewhere. That's HI, right? So what's this? Not in. What do we have for heat? Do we have a bunch? I never really thought about it. We have 500 somewhere, so if they're in the system, it should be backing up as a... That's M. I'm sure it's M. Where the hell are heatsinks going?
I don't know.
They're under H. They gotta be. High speed. One of these has got to be heatsinks. And it isn't. And that's weird. Now I gotta go down and find out what the... Maybe there's not where they go. Or we're not... Are we getting them into the sorting system? Is that even a thing?
I don't... I know that we're missing one of the berries, but...
Yeah, Hatcher, that's important. Heatsink is that way. But where the hell are they? Because I didn't see them up there. I looked. Is there even an uploader on this thing?
No, there's not.
What the hell is... We just don't have any. We have 0 heatsinks. Okay, A, get an uploader on there, because once we start making these, we're going to want to be able to get to them, I suppose. I had no idea we had no heatsinks. That explains why it's so warm in here. So, that established, we're absolutely throwing half of these into the sorting system. Are we?
I'm suddenly wondering, what are we doing over at the one rocket fuel production
I
for
don't know.
Western Oil?
Yeah, go look. I have no idea. I'm trying to see where things go. I think that's gotta be some damn thing. Yeah, that's the sorting system. So if I patch into... Is that input or out? What is that thing? Merger. Okay. Give me a merger. If I put this here, it'll be safe, I think. I've been wrong before, but we'll find out. If I bring this around almost far enough. Why is straight mode not straight? It's so weird. Snap, and then it was gonna... Oh, you know, that might be not a good idea. Like, it's not a bad idea. It's not a good idea. Let's not do that. Let's and get rid of that just so I can think ahead. I'll figure it. Actually, that would have been fine. Yeah, give me that back. Give me a basic splitter. I'm sure I have one. I can't get to right now. Let go with the autosave. Damn it to hell. Let go. It's so damn... It's needy is what it is. If that went there, this would be better because that way it will be every other one. The problem with using these as a splitter is that it has to be really full before it's equal. It doesn't really work very well. So now that... Well, they're all going away. Well, there's some going away. But now and give me another box just to start storing new ones. That should start being heat sinks in a sec. Then we need the blender is next. So heat sinks, which are behind me, and rubber, which I can. What the hell is this using? Oh, we're using rubber right there. That's almost good, except it's not. It's really bad because there's no room for it. Is there? Can I have a splitter on that thing? Will it work? It's really a little ugly, but it works. Whatever. All right, so give me. Who knew? Give me. Whoa! What the hell? It's sideways. That's why. Put the spin. Put this down in a smartish way, just like right there. Sounds fine. So that'll be rubber, and this will be heat sinks, and that'll be. What are these called? Cooling systems. Okay. Is going to be blender that takes in both of those and a couple of liquids. Gimme that just so I have it ready. Okay. So now we need a blender, which is easy enough. Right there. And this is going to be a thing. In fact, it's going to be a thing that I can't see. Okay, I might move that. Oh, it doesn't matter. Not really. Okay, give me a blender. We'll let the blender far enough out that we can make this work. Try to get an idea where it's going to go. Maybe over here. Let's see how it looks relative to anything. Because we're going to want to unpackage the fluids, which is fine. Move it in a bit to make sure we have room for some stuff. But is that a seam? I can't see around all of it. Whatever, it's fine. Plug this guy in because that's going to have to happen. I guess that. That work? And make cooling system. What the hell does that use? We didn't have. Oh, that is what. What's the other one? There's two ways to make this. I didn't. Okay, give me this. Oh, we can bypass having. Well, that's funny. We have all these motors coming in, but we don't have to use them. And we don't need water. So we just. What is that? Yeah, we can just do. Okay, let's do that. Fine. Is that what we're doing? What do you want? No. We do need water. Is that or we have to get the motors down here? And as it is, we're self-contained as long as everything works out. So give me... This guy goes into there, apparently. Is it straight mode? Who knows? Oh, it doesn't work as straight mode. Come on now. And then that can patch to there, right? Except that it's not long enough because nothing's ever fair. Is that gonna work? Yeah. Okay. Nitrogen. We have I know we have packaged water. I can go get it anytime. But we're gonna need a couple of... And where are these gonna go? How are you gonna... Oh, right, because it's liquid. Let's put them on this side, even though it doesn't make any sense to put them on this side. It will when I'm done. Is it a packager that unpackages stuff?
I think so,
Yeah.
yes.
That's good news. So, put one of these here and just one next to it, so you're going to need both. Plug these guys in somewhere. Oh, I still can't see anything because of the weirdness. Bring this, and then the edge is going to get nasty because of the window. I just hate that so much. I don't know why you can't have a vertical pole next to a window, but they won't let you do it. That's going to be That's going to be outcoming fluids about like... I don't know why I care if it looks good, but apparently that's what I'm doing, is caring that it looks good. It's giving me so much just weird stuff going on with the holographic whatever. I don't know if that works yet. Yeah, it might be, you can paint these if you want. So that's going to, why the hell? That's going to be water and nitrogen that we don't have yet. These are powered. One has to make, I don't care which is which, make unpackaged water. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Unpackage. Where? I seriously just... Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't... No, I guess we'll see over time if it matters how much we... If we need to overclock it, I doubt it. But we'll see. That's going to be incoming one or the other. Probably the nitrogen. If I get back down here to where I was telling it to die, we don't want that now. And untell it to die, it can go back to being the... that stuff. We're not likely to see it, but whatever. Grab me a smart splitter from there and give it to me here. Yeah, that'll work. And connect in... Oh, it says to go all the way around. Well, wait, does it? Maybe I can make this work. Can I just patch that, or is it going to be too far? It's going to be nasty, but it might work. Yeah, not really. Give me this first. Get past these damn things. Over to where I... If I just match that up with... Because that would work, right? Yeah, I'll just make it that height. Perhaps one day. At least get up more. Is that the... That might be the limits. Yeah, I can't go higher, whatever. Give me that. Go... here. This will be strange, but it'll work. And then... that's right there. Is that... I don't see why that wouldn't work. Give me this. Go down here. I'm starting to see why it won't work. There's no way that's good, right? It's not. Why won't you line up, ever? That's just not where it goes, is it? I can't imagine that would work. Yeah, no. Alright, we'll just split them. Go that way, and give me this, and patch it somehow. What am I doing? Into that. Oh, what I guess I can do from there, let me see where I'm going to go. Oh, is that doing anything? Okay, why not? But I didn't tell it to. Alright, so that should now start hitting where we want it, right? Yeah, that's happening. And therefore it's unpacking, and therefore it's going into the nitrogen. Okay. And it looks like we're likely to get all we need from this. That's fine. Autosave. Packaged water does exist. We can go over and get it right now. It's going to rely on this system holding up, which I guess I'm not too sure about, but if I get down to over here somewhere. This thing is packaging water because it is. Because this fills up and then everything breaks and we don't want that. So if I had a splitter is all I need. Because we might get more water than we want, so let's not worry about that too much. Take this along, yeah, along here somewhere. I don't know if I can bridge that. Well, I can. There's really no reason I couldn't. It's just, if I get over here, lift this up to where I want it to be. Where do I want it to be? Up here? Maybe. Yeah, pretty okay. That's gonna suck. Is that, can I even do that? Is it gonna, it's not gonna go high enough? I have a sort of a plan. It's gonna be weird, but it'll work. If that were there, and this were like this, I might be off. Doesn't really matter. Alright, can I connect those or am I wrong? I am wrong. Trust me, this will work in the end. Probably. Alright, now patch that to there. Sealing this thing along for a while. Oh, until I don't. And over here. I hope I'm in the right place. And then get to here, which is fine. And then figure out I want to dodge that if I can. Let's just get this up to the... Is that what I want? Yeah. Get this up to where it's going to go, which is there. I think. Oh, I just created a problem. Okay, I'll do that. Get this up to about here. Go, get this thing. No. I forgot, what are you doing?
Right now, I am taking down some fabric for the cat. I
Okay.
colored the pipe for you.
Oh, goody. Okay. Alright, can I get over here and bend this, or is it going to be... Yeah, there's just no easy way to do what I'm trying to do, so I'm going to do it some other way. It's cool, it'll work. Go over here to where I want to be, which is... here. Approximately. Put one of these on there. Drop down to try to guess. If I'm not miserably wrong, that'll patch. Why doesn't it patch? Oh, it does. Now I'm going to go do something that can't possibly happen because magic. And that's to go past this magic, which doesn't work anymore because magic isn't real, and I don't want these here, I just wanted to be able to put down the damn thing. So they're gonna really, it's gonna be cool how they just hover in space. Don't. It hitched because I can't fly. And when I stop falling, get up. That brace looks stupid. And there's another one somewhere. And after that, I think it's okay, right? Yeah, so, flying stingray. That should be now, oh, please let go. That should be packaged water, well, packaged nitrogen gas and packaged water unpackaging, ending up here somewhere. And then we're making cooling systems that have nowhere to live. So, is this producing anything but, okay, good. I forgot to wonder if there were going to be any,
Waste product?
yeah, watch out. Let's contain some stuff. So we've got those now. And the reason we have those is not smart. How do you can't. Okay, whatever. The reason we have those is to make whatever the hell they make. TurboMotors, right? Rubber again. Motors again. Is there any... How else can you do this? Anything? Nothing better. We either need nuclear rods, which we don't have, or, well, electromagnetic rods. Or we need these stupid cubes, and we're just not playing that. So, we have cooling systems right beneath me. We have rubber right behind me. We have motors above me, and we have the ability to make these right down the street. They were coming from over here. Is it this? Yeah. We need the oscillators to be back on. Which were coming from here, maybe?
For the iron ingots, do I just connect at the back to bring them into the ticket thing?
Oh, yeah, yeah. On, like, level 2?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it is...
It's probably full, yeah. That is now kind of making these, right? Really slowly. That's fine, whatever. What else do I need for this? Is there anything else shut down? Computers, maybe? Probably. We have a bunch, but we could use them. So, probably turn the computers back on, too. And there's that quick wire that is now refilling. Okay, circuit boards we might have to talk about, because we're burning them as they get here, but we'll see. That should send things all over here. And then we get radio control units that we're full on, in theory. Which need to go into... give me this really fast. No. Yeah, manufacturers. So, well, handy, there's one right there. So if we set up to make turbo motors over here, yeah. 4 ways to orientate this, and one of them's illegal. I don't know why. Let's just line this up right here for now, at least. And then what the hell is this? I'm trying to decide if this patches into the sorting system. I think it must. Yeah. That's what that does. Oh, hey, motors. Good. Okay, so with that, and that's a... No, we need to plug this guy in somewhere. Don't really care where anymore. No hitching. Do not hitch. Bad. Damned autosave. Get in there. Yeah, I hate you so much. Get over there. Get there. Now we can tell this about turbo motors. And it'll just sit here reminding us how to make them. We want that one, I'm pretty sure. Also, if we're going to bother, I am absolutely stuffing sloops into this thing because otherwise I'm going to be annoyed. Don't know about those. We'll see what happens. So that plugs in right here is fine. And then we have that. We can also we can also split off cooling systems to get stashed if we need them, apparently. But, that one's done. Oh, and let me patch in. Let me just do this. Yep. No, it isn't fair. Okay. It is not too long. You're just dumb. Nothing about this is better. Okay, you know what? Give me this. Let's do the same cheat. It's fine. Actually, we just leave it that way. It's fine. So once we start making these, they'll go into this system. They might be sorted for. I don't know at this point. Radio control units live over here somewhere. Maybe. Output. Still need more oscillators. Why are we low on oscillators? Just turn on the radio control unit machine. Give me a... What are you? I'm flying around instead of just scrolling to find this. That... Yeah, give me that. Give me that and just flip it, sure. Now I need to do that, but over here. And apparently leap over this thing, because why not? Why does it never want to go straight? I hate that it keeps bending on me. Does that look right? Despite the map being in my way? And that needs to mate... Can't reach that, can I? Oh, that's not better. Yeah, okay, good enough. And that's going to start producing those things, but what, how? Okay. That's just making those, and they go all the way over here somewhere. I gotta, hang on a sec. Alright. Motors come from upstairs because we're flying those in, so I can just go get those. Probably. Let me see how ugly that's going to get, because I'm not sure. Where are they? That's not here, is it? It might be. It is. And rubber, how about that? And which we're out of now, so we got to do something about rubber one of these days. Motors are right there. I guess I could kinda try it. Split. Split over here, actually. Do you know which one I want? Why? You know, that's a... Give me that. Just get out. Give me that. Line it up. Should be facing the right way. Now give me that. Plug it in. Plug that in. That'll be okay. Give me one of these to go over the side and down. I guess we'll just do it here. So I know I'm going somewhere over here. I just don't know where anymore. Nope. They will not work. Gimme. Get this. It's going to go into here. Okay, it's really going to take a while to go into there. I wonder if these are going to get longer in the next version, because they just seem like not good enough. There's so much moving around to get this done. Did I go too far with that? No. No. So here to about where we want to be, which is really there, actually. But that, like, there is probably fine, and then connect this all the way down, I hope, to there. But I can't see very well. And then patch that directly there, and that leaves rubber to care about, right? Rubber is both up and down, so I guess it doesn't matter too much which one I use. Actually, I can just... there's a third option. Are we killing that stuff as it comes in? I'm trying to think if I saw that in one of these. And I'm not allowed to look at directly. Circuit boards we're going to need to care about again. Crystal. No. However, I could absolutely... is that a smart splitter? Yeah, that's perfect. Let's do... let's connect that just to the edge of this thing. Okay, that is so not what I wanted. Like, I cannot see. It's incredible how much I can't. That's no good. Oh, damn, wrong key. I wanted R to not have it look like this anymore. That ought to work. And then this to start lifting it up to where I'm going, which is there. Without, like, I can try it. Well, Lisa's stupid. I don't know why there's no flipping it around that I know of. Maybe there is. Anyway, that's that. Did I tell that to be rubber ever? Probably not. That should, if this thing ever moves again, which I'm not positive about. Why is it all jammed up? What did I break? Any undefined is bad. We are full on nitrogen somewhere, I'm sure of it. Yeah, that's what happens. So now we're getting that. We get recycled or whatever. Mulch. So now we should have rubber coming in along with anything else. Now, really slowly, not making these yet, so we don't have enough rubber. Don't hitch. But I see that, yeah, it's coming. So, and then the output of this goes somewhere. Okay, that should be that. So whenever this starts making stuff, which won't be right away. But the difficult stuff is actually stacking up pretty well. It's the one thing we're holding out on is rubber, which we have just tons. Like... get in there. It's slow, but so is the feed into it, so it might be okay. It'll just happen when it does. There's incoming those things and motor, or not motors, these things, what? Building systems. What was the fourth thing? Motors and rubber and... Oh, right, yeah, okay. We may need to, like, reopen the circuit board thing, because this is trying to make mini circuit boards for the computers, at least. I don't know how... We're pretty full on them right now. What is that? Rubber. Okay, we may need to kick up rubber production, actually. I wouldn't have thought that, but we might be getting low on rubber. Let me, have some... I think I'm going to go over to the oil fields and see what we can do about that. I can also bring in computers from there, but that is just adding more stuff to our conveyor belt mess, which we're trying to get around, so... Maybe I can drone some rubber in, I don't know.
I'll keep an eye on the sorting system, I guess.
Yeah, alright, I'll head over there, hang on. Just in hovering over this, there's a lot of rubber coming in, it's just apparently not enough. A lot of packaged fuel, maybe we can get rid of that at the source, I don't know what... Do we ever need that again?
Probably not.
Because we're using turbo fuel, rocket fuel, something to fly.
I think we have enough stockpile fuel that if we ever need more, then we can...
Alright, I'll shut that down somehow. I don't think we actually have a ticket mulcher over there. We used to have one, but I don't know if it was even before, after we restarted the map, so... Let's see what I can land and go real fast on this thing now that I have it. Yeah, this was until recently, until 2 hours ago, was a really slow conveyor belt, because we need the sulfur technically, but not a lot, so it just was slow and I couldn't do this. Rubber, to begin with, is going to start possibly, okay, fall and hitch and whatever you're going to do. Down here. I don't think anything here is doing rubber. Is it? Making resin, which then becomes your fabric. What?
You've got to account for the empty canisters.
Yeah, I'll get them. I forgot. Yeah, that's easy, actually. Oh, there's a bunch of rubber. Which way is it going? It's coming out of that. What? How do you do that? Resin. I wonder if we just have enough. Is that an input? I think so. If we... I might need you to paint some stuff. What the hell does that make? Of course it does. Are we... Where does... What the hell? We're actually strangely low on resin. I can't believe it. Resin. Alright, when plastic comes out of this, there it goes. Is this going anywhere important? No, it might be. Ugh. I can switch that over to making rubber, but I have to make sure it doesn't go into something expecting plastic, and I think that plastic ends up over here. Let me see what it looks like it's going to try to do. The circuit boards we kind of need again. It's not going to work then. How is... We're making resin... That's an oil well, which making 300 cubic meters. Oh, I can just make another one of these. Kind of. Can I, like, patch this into that? Will it fit? And, well, no, that looks right. Clipping, but who cares? If I just did that and set down this thing there and patched in that and powered this somewhere. There's got to be power lines, I'm sure of it. Can't find one. No. Well, that's close to the end of that. And this were to make... Oh, what's this one making? Fuel. It would be. Fuel and resin. That one. And probably... Actually, give me these two. Is that... Yeah, that's overclocked. Might run into a backup on fuel, but I guess we'll figure that out when we need to. That's now making resin, which if I had not fabric... Actually, what is that using? Interesting. If... No, it doesn't matter. If... What is this going to do? Okay. If... This makes resin. Okay. Why that? Are these both refined? So you make... Okay, whatever. Need another one of these apparently to make rubber. Somewhere. Maybe... Yeah, that'll work. If I just can cram this in here somehow. Doesn't have to look good, I guess. And this is going to make rubber somehow. Is that water? How am I... How does this work? Water. Where did I just put that? Is it this thing? It's not going to be powered, whatever. Yeah. Residual rubber. That one. Uses water. Yeah, use the last of our power. Make resin. Come in. From there, I guess. Makes fuel, so I don't know what to do there. I guess patch it into the fuel line somewhere. Wherever that even is. That. Maybe just make another one of these. Make another one of these. That can go anywhere that the water can, or the liquid can get to it, really. So, output, the, please don't hitch. The fuel, that's right? Makes fuel. Possibly connects to the system one of these days. I cannot find any power lines. Okay, you suck. But that one's full, that's the problem. What am I trying to connect this to? I forgot. That is going to now make power, and I don't care how well it does it. This is going to make fabric, we're doing that. This is going to make fuel, which is accounted for, and resin, which goes over here. And water has to come in from... Why don't you believe me? What is that? Why won't it spin ever good? Does control help? Does anything? There, great. Connect water, I hope. Right? I don't know. I can't imagine why this wouldn't be working. What isn't happening here?
Not getting water yet.
Do we need more water pumps? Is that what's wrong with this?
There.
It's trickling. It's happening.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that produces rubber, and then all I have to do with that is take this out of here and punch it into this thing. It's just easy. Okay, what?
could overclock this particular water pump.
Oh, did we have room for it? I guess we didn't because we didn't want to back up on water. That good? And now it's more rubber. Oh. Now it's more rubber. Are we gaining on water? Yeah, that looks okay. I think that's that. That gives us extra rubber. It necessarily goes in here, which is all it needs to do, and then it makes its way home. However, it does that, which is a lot of different stuff at this point. What does this look like? Oh, I was going to do something about fuel, wasn't I? Give me, I really don't have a... No, there's one right there. What is it trying to do? Coke. Does fuel ever end up anywhere but here? I don't think so. That's not a smart splitter. Merger. Should start sending packaged fuel into this guy. Heatsinks final. Is that gonna work? Nothing's moving quickly enough to let me know if I've done it. What was that? There's fuel, I see it. So if it goes over here and gets past this junction, whatever it is. Come on, prove it. Then, yeah, part of it is the gridlock. It's just all stitching into the same places. There's one. Okay, like 2 or 3 more things. Fuel! We're going home. We're out of time and it's going to work now, so whatever. That was a lot of needless fixing stuff. Oh, what was I need to... No, you did the iron thing, right? I need to do the packaged water.
Yeah, you need to...
Packages, empty pack. Let me hurry home. I'll do that real quick and we'll get out of here. Hang on. Yeah, this is going to be really, really easy. I could have talked you through it, but... If, So this thing must be producing empty canisters that don't go anywhere.
No, the, packagers are unpackaging and they're bogged down with a full load of...
Gotcha. Okay, not a problem. I need a couple of things. I need a heat, there's one over there, but I'll just put one here. I need a sink. And I guess that's probably good. I need a Ludens. I need that. I need to connect. Please don't fall down. That. Power this somehow. Is there any power in the world? Why do I not have any power? It's incredible how many power lines I don't have. Stay. That'll do its job. This can go like... Kind of ugly, but it's fine. That's gonna get packages going on, and then they get mulched, and then we're back to business. Right? Okay. go sit down and get out of here for today. That was like a little more effort than it should have been, I think. I mean, just it all works, pretty much. We got water coming in. I think this will probably be fine. Let me check. Let me get over here. That's still where it was. That's packaging water. Half of it gets mulched immediately. The other half goes over here to back up a ways, apparently. And we got this magical... That shouldn't be possible, but apparently it is. Goes over to... It's weird that it's all backed up. I guess it's relying on something else showing up sometime. I don't know what. I don't know which part we're lagging on. But yeah, that goes into a packager, which then sends fluids. Yeah, fine. We are waiting on... We're fine. Everything on this is full right now. And that throws stuff out to here. We're not sending any of the cooling systems into the sorting system. We could. It wouldn't be a big deal. Get to it later. We're looking good there. Could be doing better on cooling systems, so maybe we don't want to stash them. Oh, I didn't realize that. Double that at least. Actually, we're doing really well. Let's just pick that up. Whatever we need, we have. It's fine. Okay. That'll help with that, and then I'll think about storing the cooling systems for when we need them elsewhere. I don't know where. You're at home? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sitting in the snow thinking about...
Yeah, I know. It's funny because if I'm like here and that's right there...
Yeah.
Same layout in the room. I've got this little desk fan. It's like, what is this? Length of my hand, 8 inches, I assume. It's not on, because if I turn it on, I start sounding like Soundwave, and we don't want that, so... I'll turn it on here in 15 seconds. For now, we're going to go. You can like and subscribe and, make TurboMotors, I guess. Why not? That's our whole gig today was TurboMotors. Click the stupid bell for notifications, and see you next time.